This is Kickin' and Streamin' Podcast. Here are your hosts, Graham and Jocelyn.
And hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Kicking and Streaming Podcast. My name is Graham. With me today, of course, is the absolutely very fantastic Jojo, to whom I say hello, Jojo.
Howdy do, Graham.
Jojo, we are doing alright. We are doing alright. So today we are reviewing two Netflix movies. One is Do Revenge, and one is Lou. The first one I'd like to actually talk about, Jojo, is Lou, because more than anything else, I wanted to know what you think about it, because you're going to be surprised to hear what I think about it, I think.
So I'm not gonna say that it's a cinematic masterpiece or anything like that at all, but I think that it was enjoyable, and I really liked Allison Janney in this. Like I really enjoyed her performance. What about you?
So here's the thing. I view it as something that Alice and Janney wanted to have fun with. And it's okay. It's one of those, like, if you like this kind of shit, it's cool. But to see Alice and Janney in these roles, I found it a bit insulting to her. It's like I wasn't buying it. um and it has nothing to do with her acting is and maybe I'm typecasting her in my head, but Alison Janney is very cerebral to me. This is a person that I could just sit down and watch her talk or listen to her talk, right?
Mhm.
And it's not only because she was CJ on the West Wing. It's not only because of that. Alison Janney has played some characters that are like absolute badass too. Because if you saw her on I, Tanya, you know that she has the ability of being a badass, right?
Yes.
It's just the whole gun toting, fighting and biting shit that I can't see her in that role. And the entire time I watched the movie, I was questioning the whole thing just based on that. And I'm like, Alison Janney is gonna look back at this and think this is probably the worst movie I've ever made, but it has nothing to do with me. You know what I mean?
Yes. I agree with that. I think she probably wanted, like, I don't know, a extra 40 feet added to her in-ground pool or something like that, and was like, yeah, I'll do this movie, and no, it's definitely not a fantastic movie. I could suspend belief probably because I haven't really seen her in like The West Wing or a lot of super dignified roles, and so I enjoyed her take on the overdone trope of digging somebody out of retirement to do one last job. That's not quite what happened here, but you know what I mean. But I liked that it was this sort of grizzled old mountain woman as opposed to the grizzled old mountain man that it typically is.
Alison Janney doesn't belong to a mountain cabin. She's too fucking. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me, man.
She should have. So we should have had like it should have been like I don't know, like a New York plot, like she got lost in the crowd type thing.
Yes,
And
yes.
maybe she had she was the landlord of like a building in New York, and that's how she got the connection
Hey, I'm
with
serious.
Journey Smollett and V and all that other stuff. And then we had fights in like back alleys and stuff.
I could probably have believed that a bit
Okay.
more, because in terms of the fights, in terms of the grit, in terms of all of it, I mean, she sold the fucking thing. You know, I just don't buy the whole deer killing, gutting and shit and freezing meat. Like, yo, no, you're Alison Janney. Fuck off. I don't know, man. I had. It's a very enjoyable little movie because she kicks ass. The little girl is absolutely precious. V.
V is fantastic. V is
Yes,
fantastic. She
yes.
really is.
And to find the chemistry where you probably wouldn't expect it. I don't know why, but I mean, Journey Smollett and her on-screen chemistry is insane, yo. Like, I was like, yo, these people know each other. They must have worked together before, But I don't know. I'm not saying it's a terrible movie, as you said. It's just not a fantastic movie.
No,
and I
no.
would not have cast Alison Janney for this. No, no,
I
bang.
I think yeah. Who would you have cast?
Somebody like, I don't know, Sigourney Weaver or some shit. Even that, Bernie Bro lady, what's her name? Susan Sarandon or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
One of those rugged women. But there were a lot of things that I enjoy in this movie. And it was so if you have seen Alison Janney, her humor is almost non-American. Like her sarcasm is just like German or something like that. The way that she says things, and it takes you like maybe 5 minutes to realize that she was just fucking busting your balls. And some of the dialogue in this is designed like that because like, she blew up the whole fucking thing journey. She's like, "What did you learn to do all this like Girl Scouts?" I'm like, "Of course you."
Journey was like, "That was never any of my I was in the Girl Scouts, and I don't remember any of that happening." She was like, "Ah, I guess different troops are different." I loved that. She was like
Dude, I had to pause this shit to read. And then the last thing was the other thing was like, she's like, "What was your branch?" CIA. A spy? You never let that on. She's like, I'd be a shitty spy if I did. Like, yo, those are lines. Those are CJ lines, man. Those are Alison Janney lines. Like, he was like, I'd be a shitty spy he's like, she's not wrong though. She's not
yeah,
wrong,
dead
is she?
spy. You'd have never heard of me.
Yo, man. This
Yeah,
movie, like, they found ways to make it funny.
yeah, yeah.
But, like, I just, one, the dude that was supposed to be the bad dude, he's a terrible actor. Who
He
is this guy?
is a terrible actor. I don't really know if this was just a particularly bad thing for him or what, because I don't know. I don't
I
know.
just they just went like, we don't have a lot of money for this movie, so we're gonna pay all the money to Journey Smollett and Alison Janney.
That might have been it. It might have just been
They were just gonna cast a bunch of who knows where. Because like, yo, who is this dude? He's terrible, man.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame though because he was in it's kind of a horror movie called The Upgrade, and it's been a few years ago, and it was actually okay. It wasn't a great movie. I'm not gonna say it was a great movie, but he was actually pretty good in it.
I think one of the better actors here was Jax. You know,
Jax was fantastic.
yeah, Jax is dope, man.
Jax was
Jax kind of
fantastic.
reminded me of the dude of the little dog from what was that movie with the French dude that won the Oscar and we never heard from him again.
Oh, the artist.
The artist, yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah,
Jack Russell. I forgot his name, but yes.
yeah, man. Well, Jax reminded me of that dog. But here's the thing, though. Do you think they'll dare to actually come up with a 2 and 3 of this movie? Because like, they seem to think that that story goes on.
It's Netflix, so God only fucking knows, man. Like, they'll cancel, a fantastic show and give something else 5 or 6,
My question is, would Alison Janney sign up for it again?
I don't know. It kind of seemed like she had fun.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was all about for her to have
S-
fun with this one.
So if they paid her enough and just let her have fun again, she might.
I-
And she,
I-
and she, with it having been so popular on Netflix, because I think it was like in the top 10 for quite a while, for several weeks. If it made enough money, she might be able to say, "Okay, we're gonna get some better writers."
yeah, it is. It could be one of those that the first one was like, and then all of a sudden the story takes a life of its own or whatever, Because
Yeah,
she was like an older Jason Bourne kind of shit,
yeah,
you know.
yeah,
So who knows? Maybe he's gonna be like, Lou in Paris. And shit.
yeah. There we go. Well, they'll do that, and then they'll have like flashbacks to when she was young or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
destroying Monaco or whatever.
Yeah,
Or
some shit.
do you remember the Taken? Like how many Takens has it been now? 6?
I don't know, but
How do
there's
you
been a
get half a
lot.
dozen of shit like that?
How
What
many
Liam
daughters
Neeson
do you
just
have that
doing
keep
stuff.
getting stolen? Better track of your kids, man.
Damn. And your daughter's a dumbass. I'm sorry, mate. Like
Did she
every
teach them
time,
nothing?
every time she falls for it, man. Nah, can you just talk to your daughter, player? Right.
Buy her a bodyguard or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have reviewed Lou, which I don't know. We failed to mention. We're not saying you shouldn't watch Lou. Actually, Lou is actually cool ass little movie. I think my issue with it was just the fact that I personally didn't buy the whole Alison Janney kicking ass and being a mountain woman kind of shit. I buy the kicking ass because Alison Janney is capable of that and more. I just don't buy the whole mountain woman y- stuff. I don't know. I don't get it. You know.
Yeah, no,
Um,
it's not. It's again, it's not a fantastic movie. I think I said that at the beginning. It's not a blow you away type. Oh my god, this is the best action movie I've ever seen. But it's fun. It's one of those things that you can kind of throw on while you're eating dinner and just enjoy the little moments of Alice and Janney throwing somebody across a room with a pot of soup. I mean, it's just
yeah, awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. The lines are funny. They have huge, beautiful one-liners that will make you laugh your ass off. I'm like, why am I laughing at this, man? That's the kind of things I like. And coming from, coming from Alison Janney, that I know that that's her type of thing. That those are things that she would come up with. So watch Lou and tell us what you think. We have the most silent audience ever. They come and listen to what we have to say, and then they go and watch whatever we said or whatever. But seriously, tell us what you think, right, Jojo?
that's right.
All right. For now, I think we're gonna call it a day, Jojo. Any?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So this is Jojo and Graham calling it a day.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.